Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today's video, when you finally snap the fuck out on the narcissist. You already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time and I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. This ain't no normal shit. This is you being pushed to the brink of insanity. Tired of being abused, manipulated, tired of your fucking voice being silenced in order to protect their fragile ass ego. It's taking out your frustrations, lashing out, cursing out, and exposing the narcissist for all of the shit that they done put you through, aka reactive abuse. For so long, a narcissist pokes and pries, trying to lure you out of your calm state. You know, disturbing your peace type shit in order to get you to react like this. Know why? So they can call you the crazy one. So they can hold this moment over your head because they know how much it took to get you to that point. They know how long and how many ways they have tried to push you for a reaction. How many times they put you to the brink of crashing the fuck out. This is intentional, insidious, and a planned way for them to run and go play victim. Because after you flip out, they are absolutely appalled at you. That you would yell, scream, say some of the meanest shit in the world after being treated like shit. Wait, what? Yep, you guessed it. They expect an apology now. Expect to hold this over your head for eternity because they finally found out what your breaking point is. But the truth is, that wasn't your breaking point. Our breaking point happened long before that fucking incident occurred. It happened after the lies started mounting on top of each other. Their excuses started spreading over years, and the lack of change and accountability were non-existent. Oh, but see, that's just the point. To a narcissist, seeing you upset, angry, confused, frustrated, and constantly trying to figure them out is all part of the plan. Their behavior was never an accident. When they smirked at you getting mad, that was them enjoying you being uncomfortable. It was them telling you through body language that they didn't give one single fuck about your happiness. Oh yeah. See, if they have to live an unhappy and miserable existence, if they have to hide behind their own insecurities, if they have to never reveal their own trauma and abandonment issues, they have to find a place to park their pain, don't they? They have to find an empathetic partner who would believe in the idea that people can change, that love overpowers our better judgment, and that the excuses were actually reasons why they were the way that they are. And this shit right here is where they learn to master the art of projection, gaslighting, and future faking by making other people carry the emotional burden, then blaming them for being exhausted and at their wits' end, and then by telling you it'll be okay because one day they'll change. They'll be everything they have the potential to be, and y'all will just live happily ever after. Only problem with that is the plan the whole time was to leave you broken, in search of their validation and feeling too afraid to tell everyone the monster only you knew behind fucking closed doors. But they got you confused with somebody else, right, Lil Moccasin? Because a show of your strength after getting out is accepting you were never the problem. There was never anything wrong with your love, and the levels of crazy and fucking delusional you thought they ass was more than justified. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom. Become an official part of a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.